Hi, how you going? Today, the theme of the class is serenity. Serenity is enjoying peace and quiet, the quality or state of being serene while enjoying peace and quiet. Interpretation: serenity comes when you trade expectations for acceptance. It says unknown. So serenity, you know what that's like, being on a boat and living our lives. So I want you to get comfortable. If you have some blocks or a strap or even a belt, grab that. And maybe a blanket, any kind of blanket or a cushion or a pillow you can sit on, or you can sit on the block, whatever you have, but just get comfortable. I want you to feel that sensation of the pelvis moving forward and grounding down through the sit bones. So you can sit with the knees up like this, or you can even sit, if you're comfortable, placing the feet behind you and sitting down like that. Just giving you a few minutes to grab your block or strap to get started. And then place your hands on your knees or at your heart center. And let's just check in with our breath, our inhalations and exhalations moving throughout the body. Our life force, something we don't credit often. We take it for granted. It's moving and supplying oxygen all around the body. So allow the facial muscles to relax, the jaw to relax. Allow the shoulders to be soft. Close down the eyes. This breath we use throughout the practice is called our Ujjayi breath, our Veda breath. It has many names, the oceanic breath. Let's take a long, deep inhalation in through the nose. Stop when you feel an opening in the back of the throat. And then send all breath out. Exhale, all breath out. Long and deep, empty, full. Let go of trying to breathe perfectly. We learn as we go. Take another long, deep inhalation in through the nose. Feel that opening in the back of the throat. And then exhale, maybe with an open mouth. Breathe all breath out, long and deep. Empty fully. Relax the breath. Relax the shoulders. One more of these. Inhale deeply through the nose, long and deep, as long as the body allows. Our inhalations are shorter than our exhalations. Then send all breath out, long and deep. Exhale out fully. Let it all go. Relax the breath. We always set an intention for bringing you to your mat. Maybe it's finding some peace and tranquility in your life, finding some stillness in your mind, or some lengthening and strengthening of muscles in the body. Whatever your intention is, breathe it in and exhale out fully to the universe. Open the eyes, become aware of your surroundings. Let's stay seated to begin, and take a nice long deep inhalation in. Crown of the head reaching towards the sky. You can close down the eyes if you like. Remember not to bunch the shoulders up, just release them down as you exhale or breath out. So place the hands on the knees. And when you inhale in, I want you to feel and glide the hands up a little bit this time, and I want you to bunch the shoulders up towards the ears. So slide them up, slide them up, slide them up. And then as you exhale out, slide the hands down the knees. Relax the breath, relax the shoulders. We're just waking up the shoulders and the neck area. Inhale in. Bunching the shoulders up towards the ears. A little more, a little more, a little more. We don't do this often enough to relax the shoulders. And then slowly, slowly exhale all breath out, releasing the hands back down. We'll do one more of these. Inhale in, slide the hands up, bunch the shoulders. And as you exhale out, release the hands, slide them back down the legs, and cup the knees with the hands, relax the shoulders, crown of the head reaching. Beautiful. Let's drop the right ear towards the right shoulder and breathe into the left side of the neck. Send the breath there. When I say that, our breath moves throughout the body. So when you concentrate on that area, just think mindfully that you're sending the breath there to relax the muscles. Bring the head back to center and drop the left ear towards the left shoulder and breathe mindfully, sending, releasing any tension from that right side of the neck. Always sitting at computers or with our heads down or resting in places. So we just need to release and let go. Bring the head back to center and drop the head back. Take small sips of air through the nose as you breathe into the front of the neck. Send the breath there. And bring the head back to center, this time dropping chin to chest. Breathing into the back of the neck, releasing, letting go. Feel all the tension, anxiety, stress, if you're holding any in the back of the neck or down the trapezius muscles, releasing and letting go. And one more breath, bringing the head back to center. Beautiful. Now let's remove the blanket or the block if you have one. And let's come to all fours for our cat-cow poses to wake up the spine. So making sure that our feet are underneath, maybe to turn around this way. Our knees are underneath our hips. Our hands are spread nice and wide. So remember, in yoga, we're spreading the fingers out nice and wide. We're gathering them in and we're pressing down. So we're creating a cupping action, just like the gecko hands. Look behind at the feet. Make sure they're not off to the left or the right. They're in one line. And the knees are under the hips. As you can see in the screen here that my back has a dip in it. So if yours is the same, I want you to inhale in and just relax and inflate that lower back area. We're breathing into the core. So as we inhale in for our first cat pose, we're lowering the belly, we're curling the tailbone, and we're broadening through the chest, and we're just gently looking up. Just a soft gaze. And then we're exhaling, we're sending all breath out, and we're rounding the spine, we're arching up, just like the cat does. Inhale in, as you lower the belly, broaden through the chest, and curl the tailbone, and look up gently. We're flexing and extending the spine, exhaling, all breath out, and you send the spine up nice and high, arching up like the cat. Relax the head, relax the neck. And your gaze is just at your navel. One more of these, inhale in, rounding, curling the tailbone up, arching the lower back, the lumbar area is getting a nice little massage there. As you look up, broaden through the chest. And last one, curl the spine up and up, just like the cat, arching up. One more breath. And then release back into your neutral spine. And press the toes together, bring the knees wider than the mat, and press back into your child's pose. So reaching the hands out in front of you and lower the forehead to the mat. We're all going to look different. Some of us are going to be up high. We're not going to be able to reach as far. So wherever you are, relax and breathe. Inhale in and exhale out fully. One more of these. Inhale in, exhale out fully. And come up and bring the knees back underneath the hips. The feet are hip-width distance apart. And I want you to place the hands out in front of you for your puppy pose. I'll reach your arm this time in front of you. And reach the hands out in front of you. Lengthen the torso down towards the earth and lower the forehead. So it's a variation of child's pose or an in-between of downward facing dog. Especially awesome pose in a small space. One more breath and then come up. Now I want you to place the left hand underneath the shoulder. I'm making sure that you're seeing me there. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Yes, there. And I want you to sweep the right arm underneath the left. And if you can, lower the right ear towards the mat. So you're opening up that right shoulder area. Relax and breathe. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going, just like we did at the beginning of the practice with our Ujjayi breath. One more breath, and coming up slowly. Right hand now places, and we're going to sweep that left arm underneath the right. We're going to place that right ear towards the mat. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. One more breath. So we're gently waking up the body. We're starting at the breath, we're starting at the neck, we're starting at the shoulders and the spine, waking it up. So let's come back to a seated position. Now sit comfortably any way you choose. Again, you can have a block or a blanket if you want to, you don't have to. So we're going to do some gentle twists to help the lumbar area and the thoracic area. So to start with, sit comfortably, and I want you to place the right hand just in front of the ankle of the left foot and the left hand behind you. So to start with, we're going to turn from the belly, broaden through the chest, or you can place the right hand on the left knee if you like, and just turn and gently look over the left shoulder. So keep your inhalations and exhalations going. You'll feel that gentle twist in the lumbar area, the lower back. Keep breathing into it, send the breath there. Try not to strain the neck, it's just a gentle gaze over the left shoulder. We want a nice long spine. Keep your inhalations and exhalations nice and smooth. Remember, our inhalations are shorter than our exhalations. Send your last breath out and gently move to the other side. So again, you can either have the left hand in front of you or you can have it onto your knee. Place the right hand behind you, sit nice and tall, and then exhale breath out as you gently turn, look over the right shoulder. So that is a deeper stretch when you have that left hand on the knee. So if you're not feeling that today, you're feeling that's too intense, you can have the hand in front of you. And just gently look over the shoulder, keeping those inhalations and exhalations nice and deep. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath and change sides again. Hand down in front of you if you like, or on the knee. Maybe the second round, you might feel like you want to go a little deeper. Keep breathing in and breathing out. One more breath and change sides. Remember to really reach that crown of the head towards the sky as you exhale. Fold and maybe go a little deeper. So we're doing 3 lots of these. Changing to the other side. Hand placement wherever you want it to be, in front of you or on the knee. And one more, changing sides. Look up and turn. One more breath. Beautiful. Now, let's reach the right arm up towards the sky and bend at the elbow and grab onto the elbow and gently, gently walk those fingers down the back. Reach around. See if you can clasp onto the hands, or as best you can hold onto the shirt. And just gently open up that right shoulder area and trapezius muscle. Keep breathing into it. The blanket's a little slippery and then we went for a slide. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. And let's change sides. Release the left arm up, bend at the elbow. Place the right hand on the left elbow and slowly, slowly, gently walk those fingertips down the back. You can stay right there if you like, or reach around and clasp onto the shirt or onto the hands if you have that opening. Keep breathing, relaxing. The most important thing here is that your crown of the head is reaching, your neck is nice and long, your spine is nice and long. You're not putting any pressure on the neck by trying to force the hands to come together. Keep your inhalations and exhalations nice and smooth. One more breath and release out of the pose. And let's come back down onto the mat for our puppy pose once more. Reaching the hands out in front of us and pressing the chest down towards the mat and lowering the head. Feel that lengthen the spine by reaching the fingertips forward and pressing the sit bones back towards the heels. Go up nice and high. Keep breathing, relaxing. You can slightly drag those fingertips forward if you like. You'll feel a length in the arm muscles as well. One more breath and come up slowly. Let's cross at the elbows. So I want you to take the left arm and place it to the outside of the right corner of the mat, and the right hand to the outside or the other side of the mat, to the left side of the mat. Crossing at the elbows, and I just want you to slowly walk the hands forward and drag the elbows forward and shoulders back and fingers back a little bit as you feel that opening in the back area. Keep breathing, relaxing, and of course at any time if this is awkward and uncomfortable, please release the arms and come out of the pose. And then slowly, slowly changing sides. The right hand is to the outside of the left side of the mat and the left hand is to the outside of the right side of the mat, and the elbows are crossed. And we're slowly sitting back towards the heels with the sit bones. We're using the fingers to press back a little bit and feeling that opening. Just relax into the pose. Lower the chin to the arms if you like, or just gaze down. Keep breathing, relaxing. Keep your inhalations and exhalations long and deep. And one more breath and come up slowly, slowly and press back into your child's pose. Toes touching, arms out in front of you, but this time I want you to release your arms towards the back of the mat and lower the forehead. And clasp onto the hands and release the arms up towards the sky. Keep in, you're breathing in for 3 to 4, breathing all breath out for 5 to 6, release and let go. We're only ever thinking about our breath in yoga. Release the arms towards the back of the mat and lower the forehead. And if you like, if you want to shake the hips from side to side, you can. You don't have to be still, just to release the hips a little more. Remembering if that's a little intense on the knees, you can always place a blanket under the knees. One more breath and come up slowly. So let's come and lie down onto our bellies. We want to come into a cobra pose, or to start with, probably more like a forearm plank. So
allow the forearms to just rest onto the mat and lift the buttocks up. So you're pressing back with the feet. So I'll move in a few different directions so you can see what I'm doing. So my feet are behind me and I'm coming up onto my forearm. So press back with the heels. Remember to engage the core and not to drop into the lower back. So we're creating a nice strength in the core area. I won't keep you too many more breaths here. Relax and breathe, and then lower down. Bring the hands to either side of the chest. I want you to come up gently. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And we're just coming up and giving the lumbar area a nice little arch in the lower back and a gentle stretch in the upper body, chest as well. And then I want you to curl the toes and press the hips back into your puppy pose. So release the buttocks towards the heels and press the hands out in front of you and lower down. So one more of these. Coming back into your plank pose. So your hands, your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your hands are spread nice and wide. You're pressing back with the heels. Try not to lower down and create that saggy belly, saggy back. You want to press back and keep a nice strong core. Breathe into it. One more breath and then release down. Bring the hands to either side of the chest and gather the elbows in and just come up. Inhale in and you're coming up into your cobra pose. You don't have to raise up as high as I am. Some of us are only coming down as low. We're just hovering over the mat. So wherever you are, just inhale in, keep a smile on the dial. One more breath. Come up into all fours, toes touching, knees can be as wide as a mat. Reach the arms out in front of you and lower the forehead into your child's pose. Inhale in deeply through the nose, and this time we're going to lion's breath it out. So lion's breath is just like the New Zealand warriors. You're going to stick out your tongue. You're going to breathe all breath out, release any stress, tension that you're holding in the body. So inhale in, send the tongue out, and release all breath out. Relax into the pose. Just check in with your breath, your inhalations and exhalations. How are you feeling? Are they short and shallow or are they long and deep? One more breath. And let's come and lie down onto our backs. We're going to come into a pose called bridge pose. We'll start with supine pigeon. So we're going to take the right ankle and place it just below the left knee. We're going to reach through the gap we created in the leg, and we're going to slowly lie down, resting the shoulders, blades into the mat. We're going to press the right elbow into the right leg to open it up a little bit. You'll feel that opening in the outer right hip area. And try and move the left knee closer towards the chest without raising the buttocks. Breathe, relax, don't hold any tension in the shoulders, just relax into the pose, feel that opening, and stop where you're challenging yourself but being kind to your body. Remembering to spread the toes of both feet. Breathing in long and deep. Only thinking kind thoughts to your body. Saying these words to yourself. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. May I be well. It's amazing how much tension we hold in our hip area. try to relax a little more, release a little more. One more breath, and then change sides. The left ankle is just below the right knee. Clasp onto the back of the leg. Use the left elbow to open up a little more. Spread the toes of both feet. Slowly drag the right knee a little closer towards the chest. And release the buttocks down, tailbone down, relax the shoulders. Raise the head, make sure it's not off to the left or the right. Make sure that the spine, the head, the neck, the spine is all in one line. Breathe into the pose. Feel that opening in the outer left hip area. This is creating youth and flexibility in the body. Our hips create so much youth. As if we don't open this area, we create lots and lots of tension and lots of stiffness. So we need to concentrate on opening this up, releasing and letting go. Keep breathing those inhalations in, exhalations out. One more breath. And bring the knees into the chest and roll around clockwise, anti-clockwise. Give the lumbar area a nice little massage. And then bring the feet up towards the sky. Hold on to the sides of the feet for a happy baby pose. So really allow your fingers to press into the sides of the feet. Knees are tracking towards the armpits. And you're releasing the tailbone down towards the mat. Keep breathing, relaxing. It's a beautiful release. You can feel it in your groin area. You can feel it in your hips, in your outer hips as well. And outer thighs. One more breath. And let's bring our knees towards the chest. And let's allow our knees to fall over towards the right side. And raise the left arm out towards the left side. You can leave it out shoulder height, or you can raise it up a little bit. Depending on how comfortable you feel in the shoulder, place the right hand onto the knees, release them to the earth, and just roll over with the head, releasing the left ear towards the mat. Turn and look over the left shoulder. Keep your inhalations and exhalations nice and smooth. We're squeezing those organs together, helping our digestion. One more breath. And let's bring the knees to the other side, releasing them to the left side. And if you're feeling like you can't release the legs all the way to the earth, you can have a blanket underneath the knees, or block or pillow. So place the left hand onto the knees, release that right arm out towards the right, and gazes over the right shoulder. So we're twisting the knees in one direction, and we're looking and resting the arm in the other. Raise the right arm up a little bit if you like to open up the shoulder area, and just release. Let go. A soft gaze over the right shoulder. Eventually the ear will be closer to the earth, but no pressure there. The most important is to feel comfortable in the pose. Feel relaxed. Don't feel like you're holding the legs up. Feel like you're having any tension. You really need to just release and let go and feel relaxed. Keep breathing. Inhalations in, exhalations out. Few more breaths. And then release the hands and bring the knees back up into the chest. roll around clockwise or anti-clockwise, giving the lumbar area a nice little massage. And just rock the body forward. And let's come back to a seated position. I want you to just bring your legs out in front of you. And I want you to take the left leg out straight and place the right foot to the outside of the left knee. I want you to place the right hand behind you. We're doing Ardha Matsyendrasana. Move the torso forward and wrap the left arm around the right knee. Get nice and tall. Bring the toes of the left foot and curl them towards you. And then just turn from the belly, broaden through the chest and look over the right shoulder. Keep breathing, relaxing. One more breath and release. And just cross the legs. And I want you to place the right hand on the belly and the left hand on the heart. Now I want you to gently twist to the left, but I want you to concentrate on where you're holding your belly, that you keep it in one space. So we want you to not twist with the belly, I want you to twist with the thoracic, so the upper back. So slowly keep the belly in one line and turn gently, and just, you don't have to force it, you don't have to do it really intensely. You're just slowly turning off towards the left and looking over the left shoulder. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. One more breath, and we're going to go to the other side. So keeping the focal point where the right hand is on the belly, we're keeping it in one line, like the hips are square towards the front. We're turning the upper back, the thoracic, the chest, and we're turning. And we're looking over the right shoulder. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Keep your inhalations and exhalations going. One more breath, and then release out of the pose. Beautiful. We better do the other side of Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right leg is out in front of us this time, and the left foot's on the outside of the right knee. Left fingertips behind you. Just cup the fingers like this behind you, and you're just up on the fingertips like this, holding at the back. So you actually get really beautiful length in the spine when you do that. Move the torso forward, wrap the arm around the leg, and we want to turn from the belly this time, broaden through the chest and look over the left shoulder. Really squeeze those belly organs together. Remembering always if this is uncomfortable in any way, nothing should ever hurt in yoga. Keep breathing, relaxing. Always checking in with your body. A few more breaths. One more breath, and release out of the pose. Well done. Lie down onto your back. We're coming into the final stages of the practice today. I want you to just gather the knees in towards the chest, move the body forward and wrap the arms around, holding on at the elbows. I want you to rock slowly forward and then rock a little bit from side to side, giving that lumbar area a nice little massage, giving yourself a little hug. So thank you for everything you've done in the practice today. Well done. And let's bring our legs out in front of us. Our final pose today, Shavasana. So allow the whole body to rest along the mat. Feet to flop open towards the side, the arms are out, the palms are up. Close down the eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth and relax the jaw. The arms are out, the palms are up. Everything is soft and relaxed. I want you to stay here for about 7 minutes. I'm going to slowly roll up, but you stay where you are, and I'm going to talk you through the pose.
Start to feel the fingers and the toes heavy. Allow them to relax deeper into the mat. Allow the lower arms, the elbows, the upper arms to sink deeper. Relax the breath now. You don't have to think about your inhalations and your exhalations. Your life force will move throughout the body without a thought. Relax the shoulders and the neck, the back of the head and the facial muscles. Release, let them go. The forehead relaxes. The lower back, the upper back, the chest, the belly, all relaxed. You may notice the belly rising and falling naturally with every inhalation and exhalation. Relax the hips. Relax the lower back deeper to the mat. Sometimes it's nice to raise the hips up and then release the lower back. Relax the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles. Feel them heavy. The ankles and the feet and the toes are released deeper. Allow those thoughts to just float by like clouds in the sky. Acknowledge them, but don't plan your day while you're resting here. This is one of the most difficult poses in yoga. To lie here with your own thoughts, but not to plan. Feel at peace, relax and breathe. Remembering our intention or our theme of the practice today is serenity. Feel that serenity. Be at peace. Keep your inhalations and exhalations without a thought. And slowly, slowly start to move your fingers and move your toes, awakening the body. In your own time, roll over onto the right side of your body. Stay there in the fetal position for a moment. It's always a beautiful time to acknowledge your mother resting in this pose, how she carried you in her womb. Sending some peace and love and gratitude to her, whether she is here with you on earth or passed on. And then slowly make your way back to a seated position where we began the practice today. Close down the eyes. Keep that nice, beautiful, relaxed feeling. You can place the hands onto your knees, cupping the knees if you like. Sit comfortably any way you choose on your blanket or your block or directly onto your mat. Hands can be at your heart center if you're comfortable there. Relax the shoulders. Now let's end the practice today with 3-level breath. With 3 level breath, we're going to take 3 small sips of air to the lower belly, like you're sipping through a straw. You're going to hold for 3. 3 small sips of air to the lower ribs, and you're going to hold for 3. 3 small sips of air to the upper chest, heart, lungs, and you're going to hold all those breaths for a count of 8 and send all breath out. So relax the breath. If you like, you can place the left hand onto the heart, and you can move the right hand to each section that you're breathing into. So take a long, deep inhalation in, a little more, and then send all breath out deeply. Take 3 small sips of air to the lower belly, hold. 3 small sips of air to the lower ribs, hold. 3 small sips of air to the upper chest, heart, lungs, hold all for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe all breath out. Beautiful relaxation, breath to end the practice. Let's check in with your intention you made at the beginning of the practice today and scan how the body feels. It's not very often we check in with our body. Yoga means union, connection to yourself, mind, body, soul. Let's send some gratitude for something, someone, or something in nature that blew you away before we end today. I'm grateful for you allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bring the hands to the third eye between the brow for right thoughts, and back to the heart center, open wide and full of love. Namaste.
The 5 health benefits of yoga twists. They improve digestive function, detox, maintain normal spinal rotation, reduction in back pain, and de-stress. Twists are wonderful postures if you deal with stress or anxiety. These postures will help to open the chest, shoulders, and back, all of which can help to decrease feelings of anxiousness. You will be releasing stored tension in the body as you twist, which can have a positive effect on your mental state. You will get double the benefit if you combine your twists with slow, rhythmic breathing as well. The muscles and other tissues that surround the spine can become stiff over time. This will lead to a decreased range of motion, pain, and discomfort that can really affect quality of life. Practicing twisting postures can help to keep the spinal muscle mobile, helping to keep you mobile as well.